Max Verstappen has been strongly linked with a move from Red Bull to Mercedes at the end of this season. Max Verstappen may move to Mercedes ahead of the 2025 season if he believes the logistics of a switch from Red Bull could be harder 12 months later, Formula One expert Ted Kravitz believes. The Sky Sports pundit points out that the only person preventing the Dutchman from replacing Lewis Hamilton this year could be the teenager Kimi Antonelli. Toto Wolff has made no secret of the fact he wants Verstappen at Mercedes. But the three-time world champion may stay at Red Bull and find a seat at Mercedes harder to take if Antonelli and George Russell are in place ahead of the 2026 season, when regulation changes may have an impact on the hierarchy in F1. The only person Max has to worry about whether he needs to get his bottom in that seat early is 17-year-old Kimi Antonelli, who Toto Wolff hasn't decided whether he's going to take that seat, Kravitz told Sky Sports. If Max sees the possibility of not getting in that seat, and making it harder for himself in 2026 because Antonelli and Russell are already in the team, then that's the only reason why Max might, at the end of this year or towards the end of this year or even beginning of next, say, okay, helmet is off. If that's the mechanism he chooses to leave, I would like to go to Mercedes, that's what I'm going to do or so. But, if he still thinks that he can race for Red Bull Racing in 2025 and his concerns about 2026 are unfounded, that he can continue up to the end of his contract anyway. Or if he thinks that there's a device or mechanism by which he can move one of the Mercedes drivers, if he still chooses to go there in 2026, then I suppose he could stay, at RBR, for 2025. But that's something that he'll have to think about and something we won't know for the rest of the season. Lots of conjecture and hypotheticals in there, but I think we can more or less say that it'll be Verstappen and Perez for Red Bull next year. I'm 99% sure. Kravitz also believes that Verstappen will have similar clauses in his Red Bull contract to the ones that allowed Sebastian Vettel to leave for Ferrari in 2015.